The peace process in Nairobi, Kenya, a critical juncture for South Sudan. Welcome to Juba Global News Network. I'm Joseph Eric. The ongoing peace negotiations in Nairobi, Kenya, aimed at resolving the long-standing conflict in South Sudan, have reached a critical juncture. High-level mediators have been working tirelessly to bring together various factions and stakeholders to the negotiating table, in the hopes of reaching a comprehensive peace agreement. However, the process has been met with challenges, particularly from holdout opposition groups such as the Patriotic People's Party (PPP) and People Action Party (PAP). Joseph Makua Naith, the chairman of the Patriotic People's Party (PPP), expressed concerns about the exclusion of certain opposition groups from the peace talks. He emphasized the importance of inclusivity in the peace process, stating that for a better South Sudan, all parties must come together to find solutions that benefit the people. Naik highlighted the need for unity among opposition parties, particularly as the country gears up for upcoming elections. The holdout opposition groups, including the PPP and PAP, have been vocal in their demands for a more inclusive and transparent peace process. They have called for greater representation and participation in the negotiations, arguing that their voices must be heard in order to achieve a lasting and sustainable peace in South Sudan. The current political climate in South Sudan is fraught with uncertainty, as the country prepares for elections amidst ongoing conflict and instability. The lack of guarantees for a peaceful electoral process has raised concerns among various stakeholders, including opposition groups and civil society organizations. As the peace process in Nairobi continues, it is crucial for all parties to prioritize dialogue, cooperation, and compromise in order to reach a consensus on key issues affecting the future of South Sudan. The involvement of holdout opposition groups, such as the PPP and PAP, is essential for building a more inclusive and representative government that can effectively address the needs and concerns of the South Sudanese people. Ultimately, the success of the peace process in Nairobi will depend on the willingness of all parties to set aside their differences and work towards a common goal of peace, stability, and prosperity for South Sudan. It is imperative that high-level mediators and negotiators facilitate meaningful discussions and negotiations that lead to a comprehensive and sustainable peace agreement that reflects the aspirations and interests of all stakeholders in the country. Also, amidst tensions, uncertainty surrounding security in Nairobi peace process, a week ago, General Stephen Bue made shocking claims of an attempted assassination in Nairobi, raising concerns about the safety of participants in the peace process. However, the Kenyan government swiftly responded, stating that they had conducted an investigation and found no evidence to support Bue's allegations. Despite this, the incident left a lingering sense of unease among those involved in the negotiations. Today, rumors of a poisoning incident have emerged, adding to the air of uncertainty surrounding the peace talks. While details remain unconfirmed, the reports have further heightened tensions and raised questions about the security measures in place to protect the participants. The peace negotiations in Nairobi, Kenya, aimed at resolving the conflict in South Sudan, have faced challenges due to the exclusion of holdout opposition groups like the Patriotic People's Party (PPP) and People Action Party (PAP). Joseph Makua Naith of PPP emphasized the need for inclusivity in the peace process, especially with elections approaching and uncertainties about their peaceful conduct. Solution: to ensure a successful peace process, all parties must prioritize dialogue, cooperation, and compromise. Involving holdout opposition groups like PPP and PAP is crucial for building a more inclusive and representative government. By working together towards a common goal of peace and stability, South Sudan can achieve a sustainable peace agreement that benefits all its people. Thank you for watching Juba Global News Network, powered by Naith Enterprise, and please don't forget to follow us on YouTube at Juba Global.